All right, y'all. So I'm back, and this is I Am J. Nicole, and I'm back with another episode from our TV Talkback series, and this is the first episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 4, Episode 13, titled Make Some Noise. And yeah. So if this is your first time joining me, I hope you like it, but also, if you would like, just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like, don't like in the comments. And we just gonna talk about the video. You know, do a little bit of chit-chatting. This is the fourth show that I'm reviewing. So I'm still kind of new to this, still kind of adjusting. But yeah, if you got a little bit of sympathy or love for your girl, then don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So let's get into it. So yeah, y'all. We are in the first episode of the Love and Hip Hop Miami franchise. This is new for us. And once again, like on the Atlanta franchise, this show kind of picked up where it left off at the last season. It's been almost a year. I don't know why they just wouldn't continue it like another season, but they decided to kind of pick up where they left off at, in a sense. I don't know why, but this is season 4, episode 13, so we just gonna act like that makes sense. So right away, we're kind of picking up with Trina and her baby hairs, and they are getting ready for the Legends of the Street tour. It's a tour that she's about to be on. It looks like she's the only female on the lineup. And so what we pick up at, we see her and her dancers rehearsing for the tour, okay? It looks like her management team is doing a bit better this go around. And so she looks like she's really into rehearsing. And we see a girl that kind of looks like Mariah Lynn. Like, the first couple times I looked at it, it definitely looks like Mariah Lynn from New York. Turns out it's not, but we see the dancers preparing and rehearsing, and she's with the dancers and pretty much getting ready for this tour. It looks like Joy is there, and we also see her fiance. Still doesn't look like her fiance mesh well. They don't look like they belong together. I'm still a little bit confused. I don't know. I know we don't always end up with who we look like we would be with, but when I think of Trina, I'm just not thinking about her fiance, at least appearance-wise. But we'll get into that. So, to me, they still don't look like they match, but whatever the case, she looks happy. She looks way happier. In the past season or two, we've seen Trina kind of going off on management, on her family. I don't know, but whatever. She looks a lot happier in this season of her life. So yeah. So next we get to Suki with the good coochie, which I always thought was hilarious. But Suki is also trying on wedding dresses. This makes 2 of the 3 people that are engaged on this franchise. But Suki's trying on wedding dresses, and she's still going back and forth with her fiance for whatever reason. And she's talking about her store, Good Cat, which caters, as she puts, her store, Good Cat, caters to hoochie mamas and hoes. Anywho, she's beefing with her cousin. She bought her cousin on, I think her cousin's name is Isaiah. And she bought him on last season. She claims that she bought him on because of her grandma. Her grandma guilted her into hiring him. And last season, he said that he would make a good manager. And she says, what stores have you helped manage? And I believe he says City Trends and Popeyes and something else, which... girl, if y'all think Suki is a mess, Isaiah is a whole clown. And did y'all see them? There was literally a whole court show where I think she was suing him. I don't know if this was before or after filming. But anywho, Suki was suing her cousin Isaiah, and it was It was a mess. It was very much a kiki. It was funny. I don't even know what the judge ruled in that episode, but just know it was funny. If Isaiah wanted to be known for just being a clown and antagonizing Suki, he got me sold because he's a mess. But anywho, she's talking about her store, and low-key, Isaiah is missing in action. So we're going to get into that as we get along into the episode. Next, we see Amara, and Amara is pregnant. And she's pregnant with twins. Apparently, she was expecting triplets, but I guess she had a miscarriage, so she lost one of them. And Princess comes over to see Amara, and she's talking about her divorce, which if you've even had your eye open, if you've even been paying attention to Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, all that good stuff, her and Ray keep going back and forth. One day they're divorced, one day they're together, one day they're separating, the next day she's on the stage while he's on Versus. And we see how that turned out.
Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby's born, till my baby's born.
But, yeah, long story short, Princess is over and she's talking about what's going on with her and Ray, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, if nothing else, Princess is a beautiful girl. But Amara is the third girl on the franchise. This might be like right after the first commercial break. Amara's engaged too. So that is Amara, Suki, and Trina. They may be all of them, but 3 girls engaged on the show. I don't know if Amara is going to work out. So as we see, Amara is engaged, but the father of her children, also the same guy that we saw her with the first part of the season, has not seen her for much of her pregnancy. So we know that during the pandemic, I guess she was spending a lot of time with him. I don't know if that was Cuba, Puerto Rico. I don't remember. But she was over there with him a lot of the time, and they were getting involved in business ventures over there. But when the show started filming back again, she came back to Miami. She's with her mom, and the guy wasn't really coming there with her. But if I remember correctly, the guy also has kids, so I think that makes it difficult. Nonetheless, she's pregnant now. She has not really seen the guy, and we're going to see that play out. So next we see Bobby Lights, and Bobby is DJing now. He's into EDM music. When we first saw Bobby, he was trying to rap, but now I guess he's DJing. And so Trina's brother Snoop comes over to see him, and for some reason it looks like Bobby's voice is deeper now than normal. Not sure why. Don't know if, he's trying to make a distinction between Bobby Lights, the guy that's DJing, and like his maybe an alter ego. I've been seeing him a lot on his social media, kind of being like a girlish figure. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what's appropriate. But I don't know if he's trying to differentiate himself from that, but whatever. Bobby's voice seemed deeper than normal. And he's still beefing with Trina's peoples, as he put it. But I'm thinking it's more or less her assistants or the guy from the last few seasons. But no, he's beefing with Trina's fiance. Yes, the same guy at the beginning who it doesn't even look like him and Trina mesh well. But Bobby is beefing with him, and turns out he's telling Snoop that old boy hit him in the nose with a bottle. I don't know how that's okay. I don't know how Trina let that slide. I feel some type of way about that. But yeah, we gonna get into that further along in the episode. So next we see Florence, and Florence is that one chick that was kind of... This storyline is all over the place. Florence El Luce is the chick who was on the first part of the season, and her husband Marlon was sleeping around on her, and I guess her sister kind of withheld that information from her. They're a whole mess, but we just gonna act like we give a damn, okay? So Florence, her and Marlon are doing better, and they're actually doing music together. Child, I guess. And so the song shows that, like, she's standing by her man, which I really don't care. I think they have one kid together. It might be more. I truly don't care, okay? Like, she's not the first woman in the show, the franchise of the show, who sits beside her cheating ass man. But we just gonna act like we give a fuck, okay? So anywho, it's looking like her whole family is supporting her decision to stay with Marlon. I don't know why I did that voice. It looks like her whole family is supporting the decision to stand by her man Marlon. Everybody but her sister Gael from last season. So yes, y'all. Florence thinks Gael is jealous of her and jealous of her relationship. And low-key, I just think that Gael is in love with Marlon. Like, I don't know anybody, which I guess is possible for her to love her sister so much that she doesn't want her sister to be mistreated by Marlon. But at the first part of the season, she literally kept away from her sister that Marlon was cheating with, like, a mutual friend of theirs. So if you truly gave a damn about your sister, you would have told her that before the show started filming. So low-key, I feel like her sister really liked Marlon. Like, I'm kind of waiting for this to come out to where her sister is messing with Marlon. But we're gonna act like she's just jealous of the relationship. So next we see Amara, and she's at her all-white baby shower, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. But of course, the baby daddy is a no-show. So as we're at the baby shower, we see Amara in the back getting ready, and we get to catch up with Nori's wife, who's talking with Princess about her new juice bar, which has opened, and celebrities have come through, shown her love, all that good stuff. And then we see a line outside of Amara's baby shower. I don't know if it's a thing where she invited friends, family, and fans. I don't get it. I don't know why you would want families in such an intimate event. I don't know if this is just because of Love and Hip Hop, but whatever. She has a line outside, but there are COVID restrictions. So she ends up going off on the event coordinators. And I'm just like, girl, bye. The COVID restrictions are in place to make sure you're safe. You are pregnant, so that kind of increases the risk of having a bunch of people there. But it seems to me that because she's mad at her baby daddy, she's gone off on the event coordinators. Oh my gosh, you're ruining the best day of my life. And I just feel like you only think a baby shower is the best day of your life because you don't see yourself getting married to this man. I guess this. So yeah, I think it was hella dramatic. And to increase the dramatization of the event, there's a Spanish announcer that's announcing Amara when she comes in. And she walks out to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which I guess is, a lullaby. She's up there crying. It was just a whole lot. A whole fucking lot. And so, she's pretty much telling the guests at her baby shower that, she never imagined being up there alone and the father isn't there, which from what we could tell, the man really, we only saw you with the man for real, when you went to go see him and when you were there. And as far as I'm concerned, that's how y'all met. So to expect him to and he has kids, so to expect him to kind of drop what he has going on there for you and your kid, or you and your baby, your pregnancy, it seems like he would, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not surprised. Like, the only time he even came up there to see her and her mom, he got into it with the mom. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit with Amara. I'm not really a fan of her. I'm not a fan of the storyline, but I guess to me it's clear that the baby was not changing that. The baby doesn't change much, regardless of what women tend to think.
Open up your pretty brown eyes and look the hell around.
But yes, I just don't know. She clearly was expecting different. So now we're at the day of the sale for Suki's store. I haven't looked into it, or I don't really even know how much time Suki spends at the store. The good cat. But this is the store that her cousin is managing. And he isn't even answering the phone. So when she pulls up to the store is closed. And there's cardboard on the windows. And I just have questions, Suki, like, have y'all been running the store like a normal shop, or have y'all just kind of been BSing for the cameras? Because I'm confused. But it almost seems like the place ain't been open since the last time y'all filmed. So it's giving bullshit to me, but I'm waiting to see what you have to say. And when she's calling Isaiah and she's trying to get answers, and I guess she eventually tells whoever's in the car with her, like, if you don't want a job, just say that. Bitch, it seems to me his actions have shown that, and it's pretty clear that he don't give a fuck about this. Like, she even thinks that he kind of used this opportunity to be shown, to be seen in front of a larger audience, and I think he might be rapping now. A mess. Like, it's cute that she wanted to open up a store, within like her second or third season of being up here. But I don't think she really, let's be real, she didn't come with research. She didn't come with, I don't know. It's apparent that you were not ready to open up a store. And you kind of just thought you would use your likeness and your image to open up a store, and it did not work out. Suki. And clearly this information does nothing for her, because some type of business consultant lady came and knocked on the door when they was like trying to remove the cardboard and get the store set up. And the business consultant lady was asking her why her store wasn't on Google, and does she even take the store seriously? And Suki cussed her clean the hell out. Suki cussed her out like so quick, and like, I don't know, she went out there, she followed the girl, she like really went off on the girl, which I guess it works for your brand as far as being this Love and Hip Hop cast member. But if you truly gave a damn about your store, none of that would have went down. But also, you wouldn't have even hired Isaiah. So that's the mess with Suki's store, the good cat. So next we see Trina on this tour date, and Trick is there to support her even though he's not on tour. And we also see Joy, which Joy is saying that she don't want to run into Trick. She says that she hated the eat a booty comments, because after Trick, those comments kind of went viral. People was hitting her up asking, was it her? And granted, she's his wife, but I just didn't think about Joy. I wasn't thinking like, Joy the one eating Trick ass. I low-key was thinking it's these girls that he's trying to like, I don't know. To be honest, I just really wasn't thinking Joy. In fact, I probably thought that it was that one girl that was up here last season who tried to claim she didn't fuck him. The same one that was on Married to Medicine, Nikki Natural, who tried to pretend that she was with him to, from what I'm telling, to get ahead. I don't know. I guess people was hitting Joy up thinking that she was the one eating Trick ass, but I just didn't think of her. And he then says that the only reason Joy gets to date, because mind you, they're separated and they've been trying to get a divorce for years now. The only reason Joy is dating is because he gave her permission. So that kind of pissed me off because Trick is so fucking toxic. Like, I think he was on a Breakfast Club not too long ago and he kind of said the same thing, like, you know, Joy gets to date. And I think to people who aren't watching the show or just aren't familiar with their relationship, it looks like Trick is open-minded. It's really the exact fucking opposite. Trick just will not divorce that lady. So she pretty much has to move on in the way she can. Trick, go to hell. So anywho, we see Snoop, which is Trina's brother, and he pulls Raymond aside, which is Trina's fiance, to pretty much talk about Bobby and the whole him slapping Bobby or pretty much assaulting Bobby. And Raymond says, well, I didn't punch him. I open-handed slapped him. Which it still isn't cool. From what I heard, open-hand slap is equally, if not more, disrespectful than just a regular punch. Dude, you wrong. And it still isn't made clear about what exactly happened between him and Bobby. But he pretty much said that he doesn't want a relationship with Bobby. And he mentioned his morals, and I automatically think like, okay, you got a problem with Bobby being gay. But you knew Bobby was gay before you even got with Trina, I'm pretty sure. And I feel like Trina and her brother shouldn't have let it get this far. Like, there's no way that you just gonna be around me after like slapping, hitting, assaulting my cousin, because as far Bobby's a lot, but Bobby's been here far longer than this Raymond guy, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And you can have a problem with that man. You cannot even want to like don't even get along with that man without assaulting him. And I don't like it. So lastly, we're at some random event, and it's for Florence and Marlon. I guess Florence the Queen of Kumpa. I don't know what that is. I do not care. But she's introducing Marlon, and they're telling us that there's some power couple, and they're the Haitian Jay-Z and B. If you Haitian, let me know if that's relevant. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not giving. But the sister Gael is there, and she says that Marlon took Florence away from her, which is very weird because I don't know why him being married to her would, I don't know, mess up y'all relationship, but whatever. So Gael saw the event on Facebook, and that's why she's there. And she pops up, and so they have a back and forth in Creole. And so then Florence tries to snatch the drink away from Gael, and then they end up like hitting each other. Like, that stuff ends up like this. And I personally wouldn't do it. But then I guess Florence goes, stop, I just got my boobs done. Which, you shouldn't have snatched a drink from her, and you shouldn't have started popping her. And of course, we only see bits and pieces of the video of the show, but it was childish from the jump. And so I don't even know why Florence would approach her sister if she didn't want it to escalate into that. But of course, we're filming a show, so that's where the show leads off, and that's where we in this video. And so once again, this has been I'm J Nicole, and if you liked it, or if you If you made it to the end, then don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and join me back here next week where I continue to recap the next episode and all of the foolishness. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And I hope to see you back here for the next one. Thank you. Bye.